On today, guys, Primal Sabbath here, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that doesn't really fit anywhere, anyway, anyhow, and that is the Transformers Beast Wars Takara C-1 Convoy Skeletal type, or Crystal Convoy, I believe is what the fandom is most notably referring to it as now. It's one of those two things. Don't ask me which. I'm going to get them twisted. So, this guy is, as you can see, all in like this clear kind of translucent plastic. It appears as if there may be some yellowing here, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's not clear, but it's also all for the most part all the same shade. So I wouldn't really consider it yellowing. Maybe it's just there are different kinds of clear plastics, so on and so forth. Someone in a Facebook group was kind of talking about it, how like some of the like the clear plastic that they do use will either do this over time, just universally across the board, or it's just kind of loaded in there in this kind of color. So I don't know if it was ever any more clear than this, but it kind of, I feel like it kind of works with this kind of tint to it. So he does have some silver paint apps in some areas. Mostly like here on the thigh, silver paint, although it can kind of like blend in with the rest of this clear stuff going on. The Gorilla Mode chest, as you saw, also silver paint. He's got white teeth painted, which again probably going to be hard to see, and he's got the red eyes, which aren't too difficult to see. Other than that, he does have some black paint here, which will kind of carry over into robot mode, which we might as well go ahead and get into. This is the original Optimus Primal mold, so it shouldn't be too crazy for anyone to follow along, or maybe that doesn't know how to transform it. So, all right, let's get all this up. Bought this for my buddy Chris, Bricks on the Dollar, and my buddy Matthew Deluxe Baldwin from Hell Hasbro Reviews got the Burning Convoy version. He wanted this one, but I sniped him out on it, so sorry, Matt. It's just, oh my god. So, that is not at all how I wanted this to go. Let's see if we can hold that and it not get caught up. Maybe. Well, fortunately, that head pops off. Alright, so I'll have that down. We'll go ahead and flip this out. And squeeze that back on there. There we go. Perfect. So he does still have the the mutant mask option available. If I can get these ears to stay folded down, that would be a good start. So if you do choose to display your Crystal Convoy, your Indiana Jones Convoy, I guess, with the mutant mask that you can't see, you can totally do that. Let's darken things up a little bit. There we go. So that is an option, or what I do is I just give them the robot heads. This is a deco I really don't want to see the Masterpiece mold use or suffer from, but it very well might. So who knows? Anyways, you got this wobbly noggin here, but it can kind of set straight for the most part, as long as you're positioning it backwards, sort of, I guess. So let's, there we go. Alright, so paint apps here. Looks like the eyes are still clear, silver face mask, which is neat. You got the black plastic for the ears, and just kind of some of the joints and things like that. It's not translucent, it is opaque, but you can kind of see some, like, in here, in the inner workings here. You do still get the optional flip forward shoulder cannons, and they do have black missiles. He's got black swords, which is very cool. The little black button, and I want to say the gears in there, you can kind of maybe sort of make them out. Let's see, maybe you can make them out that way. The gears inside are black, which makes sense. I'm sure if they were translucent, uh, nothing would be like holding together on this thing. You do get some silver paint here on the upper arms, the biceps, I guess, or the outside of the arms, I should say. So not too terrible. I wish there would have been some paint down here, maybe on the feet, because you do have paint on the hands, but there wasn't any. I wish the robot eyes would have been painted red at the very least, like the beast mode eyes. Like all clear plastic toys, he's not the most stable, but it is a pretty cool piece. You also get, if I can remember how to do this, there we go. You get the mace, which is also clear. I'm not going to take it out. It's clear with a black handle. So you do get that. And come on now. What are you doing? There we go. And you also get the flip out blaster, which is clear with little black triggers. So I'd kind of hoped that would have been black too, but I guess like with the mold layout and everything, it kind of only could have been a certain way. I do think it's a little funny that you can see the red eyes painted through this thing. So maybe if they would have kind of coated that with some silver, which then again you would have seen it through the robot mode face. Like I said, this doesn't really fit anywhere. It's just kind of a thing to have. I don't know like why it was special, what it was special to. I don't really know what it's supposed to be or to represent. All I know is that it's very similar to Burning Convoy. It's just clear instead of clear red. I don't know if I don't know what the inspiration here for this was. Maybe I should have Wikipedia'd it. Maybe they know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe somebody else out there somewhere knows. But anyways, trying to get them to stance it up here for us. The only stance. So let's back this up a little bit. Get them all in frame. So that's Crystal Convoy, or Convoy Skeleton type. It's an interesting piece. If you can find one for a decent price, I recommend picking it up. I wouldn't really necessarily go out of your way for it. I definitely didn't go out of my way for it. It just is cool to have. It's just another variant in this ever-growing, all-encompassing now Beast Wars collection that I'm working on and building and so forth. So, anyways, little Beast Wars love before we pump out some Beast Machines reviews, and I hope you guys dig this kind of stuff. Let me just brighten that up again. So, yeah, any questions or comments, or if you know anything about this, if you like this thing, let me know how you feel about it. Leave it down in the comments, and I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you later.